I'm thrilled to be joined this morning by LCRA General Manager Becky Motald in the studio.
Hello.
Thank you so much for coming this morning.
Thank you for inviting me.
Well, a lot of important issues going on with the LCRA these days. You're the first woman general manager to hold the position, and you came into office during the summer of 2011, which was one of the worst droughts that Texas has ever seen, and it continues today. Tell me exactly how bad is this drought in a historical context?
Well, historically, this is probably one of the most intense droughts, especially over the last 2 to 3 years. 2011, the lowest inflows of record into Lakes Travis and Buchanan, and those are the lakes we worry about. That's our water supply.
Definitely not an easy job to manage the water supply for all of Central Texas. Tell me a little bit more about all the different directions that you're pulled in. Who all is competing for this water?
Well, we manage the lakes, the water supply, pursuant to a water management plan. So we have environmental interests. We have our firm customers that are very, very important. That's like the city of Austin. We have the downstream agricultural interests. We have the lake interests. Everybody wants the water, and we manage pursuant to a water management plan. But we've had to ask for emergency relief from that as well.
So those downstream farmers, we're looking at some footage now of those rice farms in southeast Texas. They were going to get water for this year's crop as things stood a couple of months ago, but the drought kind of caused you guys to readjust things. Tell me about the new rules that you put in place.
Yes, we've asked for an emergency relief from TCQ so that we could deviate from our water management plan. The executive director just signed that the other day. What that means, if there's not significant more rain before March the 1st, we will not be able to release any water for agricultural for the most part. So this will be the second year in a row that they've not had water for their crops.
Right. So the possibility of a long-term drought has been brought up. This certainly won't be the last year that we see a drought situation here. What are you guys doing to be proactive? I understand that you have some measures that you've recently voted on to sort of ease the drought problem.
Well, one of the things that you learn, you can't manage a drought. You can manage a flood, but you have to just prepare, or you've got to get ahead of droughts. So one of the things our board has done is authorize us to go out and seek about 100,000 acre-feet of new supplies of water. So we have an off-channel reservoir site that we are going to be developing where it'll hold about 90,000 acre-feet of water. And where we're going to get that water, it's water that's flowing down the river, would go into the bay, so we're going to be able to capture it. We've also got some groundwater permits on our power plant site in Bastrop. So we're trying to get proactive in capturing water in other parts of our basin so we can take some stress off the Highland Lakes. This will benefit everybody, from the lake interest to firm customers to agriculture as well.
Absolutely. And this new reservoir will be east of I-35, correct, in Bastrop County?
Well, the new reservoir will actually be in Colorado, in Wharton County, and we've got 3 sites, but the one that we're going to start with first is in Wharton County. It'll be south, and it'll be along the river, so we can capture those flood flows when they happen.
Excellent. Well, doing the best with the cards that we were dealt, right?
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.